The former Duke and Duchess de Grenoble.
There they are.
The former Bishop of Arles. The former Countess de Beaulieu and family.
I beg of you, monsieur.
Fear not, my lord. If you will look at the passage of the monk, your spirit will be uplifted.
It is not for myself, I fear, Father, but for my child. She has done nothing. She is innocent.
Innocent? Ha! Show me one honest soul that is innocent, and you can spit in my face.
But surely the child is too young to die.
Even so, they will want the mercy of our Lord. Look here, my lord.
Take them away. Former Marquis Scarlet.
Come, we've come to help you. Quickly.
Be brave, my darling.
Countess de Beaulieu and her family have just escaped from the temple prison. We've just received word that the Scarlet Pimpernel was at large in the city. Could be he'll try and smuggle them out by way of this or one of the other city gates. Be on the alert and keep your eyes open.
Alright, lads. Let's check every card that comes through. Alright. Let's see your papers.
Everything's in order, Sergeant.
Let me see inside those coffins.
What? Open the coffins?
You heard me.
Alright. Do this. Best be warned, Sergeant. When the get-in's handiwork is not operating silent. See for yourself if you've got the stomach. What's the matter, Sergeant? What's your sense of humor?
Get out of here. Go on, clear out.
You look really prettier.
Just clear out, get out of here.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Now, open the gates. What are you two laughing at?
My darling. Who is this man who risks so much for us?
That is Scarlet Pimpernel. Come, we're forced to wait to leave Calais.
Within the hour, this countryside will be swarming with soldiers. Do you know the rendezvous?
Unchanged.
Unchanged. My ship will be waiting there to take you to England.
So what about you, Percy?
I'm back to Paris, but I will be seeing you again shortly.
Right.
The Scarlet Pimpernel by Sir Percival Blake. Baron. They seek him here. They seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Or is he in hell? That damned, elusive Pimpernel.
It's more about the Scarlet Pimpernel, said Percy. Whole Paris is talking about him.
Nothing more to tell, my dear Suzanne, only that his band of friends have sworn to save as many as they can from Madame Le Guillotine.
Please tell us who he is.
Simply, if I knew that, I'd be the toast of London, what? That would seem to be the mystery.
What exactly is a Scarlet Pimpernel, Sir Percy?
Nothing more than a humble wayside flower. Rather common, point of fact.
Still, what's her name? Surely the deeds of a man that speaks for himself.
I only wish there were more like him.
What's fish, my dear? One is quite enough. He's already made life damned inconvenient for the rest of us.
Inconvenient?
Oh, yes, indeed, ma'am. You see, because of this Pimpernel chappie, your revolutionary guards suspect anyone who looks or even sounds remotely English. Simply, this whole revolution of yours is monstrous and intolerable.
Please don't credit us with this madness. The whole revolution itself may have started as a noble enterprise. But this,
Yeah, we did begin with ourselves, Papa. We, the French aristocracy, with all our arrogance and excesses.
I feel my daughter does her class injustice. Most of us are decent and quite innocent. There are only a few who are guilty of any serious offense.
And yet, the innocent are being dragged down with the guilty. There's no reason given or needed. Our world is tough turns, Percy.
Then why do we look the other way and pretend nothing's happening? Well, brave men like this Scarlet Pimpernel do all work for us. Only today, for example, our friend, the Countess de Beaulier, as well as her young children.
No, not the Beauliers!
Calm yourself, Olivia. All three who spared last minute thanks to the Scarlet Pimpernel.
God bless this Scarlet Pimpernel. Whoever he may be, surely he must be an angel in disguise.
Amen.
Papa, I think there's something happening.
Suzanne, come away from the window.
But Baseball may be in trouble.
It's none of your concern, my dear.
Oh, you just said you...
Away, my dear.
In fact, I'm afraid I must make my farewells. I have been on the appointment with the most divine haberdasher in the Rue de Maigremont. Madame, yourself. Mademoiselle, yourself.
My dear Marquis, considering the occurrence, don't you think your methods are slightly harsh?
The revolutionary seduced my daughter to go to dance.
I say. Ah! It would seem your friend is in distress. Off to the rescue. Yours, I believe. My dear chap. Little comic, I think.
There's a man outside of the carriage. He wants us to go with him. What should we do?
You must go to him at once.
Wait, what dress to play?
My dear Louise, this is the chance everyone just made dreams of.
No, I can't. I'm not ready.
You'll be superb. but not to usurp our trust. Now to Armand.
Marguerite!
Armand! What happened to you?
2 men out of the darkness. It hadn't it been for this gentleman.
My brother and I are better to monsieur.
So peaceful, like, mademoiselle.
Oh. Thank you. I'm quite all right now.
Thank you. I don't know how to repay.
Right here.
I'm sorry we couldn't do it. Again.
Rather a harsh lesson. I trust the offense warranted the punishment.
My brother is young and hot-blooded, monsieur. I fear he had the impudence to fall in love with Monsieur's daughter.
His love to crown France these days.
Only for ladies and aristocrat. His father does not believe a simple bourgeois is fit to prove the same right idea. If you'll excuse me, it's time for another.
Wait. Then what I see is it.
My brother and I are having a small soiree in the Rue de Richelieu. Sunday next, if you're free.
Most of the invitation. I shall meet myself.
Sunday next, then.
Congratulations, my dear. You think you played a great success. Sold out every night.
Isn't it amazing? I'm sure no one would come.
Nonsense. All Paris adores you.
My dear, haven't you heard the news?
News? Everybody's talking about it. There were over 30 executions in the Boston and today.
23 to be precise.
Oh!
Marguerite, my dear. I've only just been able to turn myself away.
Oh, come, you look so tired. That's my champagne.
You said there were 23 executions, Chauvin?
To be precise, but there will be more every day. Until the committee is purged the public of every vice characteristic.
Not to that speech of mine. This is what I've been listening to all day now, my dear.
All day.
I'm afraid so. This young idealist is just becoming a new assistant. So I'm afraid he has no choice.
You must be close to work.
Chief Agent of Community National Security at your service. Mademoiselle?
You have the honor of addressing Louis Manger of the National Theatre.
But of course. Your market's new to say.
I gather you are the one responsible for the arrest and execution of these undesirable aristocrats?
That is a small part of my duties, mademoiselle.
The other is making long and boring speeches at social functions like this.
Well now, you will have the opportunity to learn how to make boring speeches too. Then, just this once, I will overcome my usual patriotic skill and confine myself to a simple toast to the Republic. To the Republic! Well, it seems the Baron de Batz does not share our enthusiasm for the toast. Perhaps he is not a friend of the Republic.
I assure you, Chauvin, though I may be an Austrian by nationality and aristocrat by birth, I am indeed a very good friend of your Republic.
Well, it seems that Baron is a friend of the prophet, when he says that allegiance to the highest bidder.
It would appear, mademoiselle, that my presence here this evening is not an issue. So I'll bid you no further advertisement.
This just shows how vigilant we must be. We have to root out the enemy in our midst. We never know when they might strike us. But if blood has to be shed, I promise you, no one will get you more than I do.
Joe promised to be held prisoner in Temple. Sincere.
Ah, there you are.
How could you be so rude?
Two bats.
He was a guest at my party.
Unworthy guest. The man is suspected of selling secret information to the Austrian government.
Why haven't you arrested him?
Because, my dear, he also sells secret information about the Austrians to us.
Execute him nevertheless.
Revolutions are never bloodless. This brief reign of terror purged the land of corruption and take us to new heights.
Careful where it takes you, God.
To a new world, to the day of glory. And we will be part of it, Margaret, you and I, just as we've always dreamed. And then I will make you my wife. The future will be ours.
Sir Percy!
Lord, mademoiselle, you are even more beautiful than I recall, if that is even possible.
Paul, this is the gentleman who rescued our wand. Paul Chauvin, Chief Agent of the Committee of National Security. Sir Percy, thank you.
It is a pleasure, monsieur.
The pleasure, I can assure you, is all mine, monsieur. I must apologize for me tardiness. It was next to impossible finding a carriage. Simply, everyone then seems so equal in your new society that no one wants to do the driving anymore.
I take to it, sir, that you do not approve of our new society.
Approval, in my opinion, requires the attainment of perfection. In that sense, I think you rather overrate the charm of your new society. Faith, one thing, 'tis monstrous ill-dressed for any society, even a new one. Simply, your tailors have betrayed you.
Betrayed us? We pride ourselves in our French tailors.
Nonsense. Such shoddy workmanship would not be tolerated in London for one tiny instant. Look you here at this limp cravat. Or the sorry cut of this sleeve. No. Or the sad state of those cuffs. The same way I can hardly bring myself to look upon them. If that is the best your tailors can do, 'twould serve you better to send them to the guillotine.
We will send out King instead and exalt our tailors.
Then the tailors will rule the land, and no one will make the clothes. So much for French fashion and French politics. What is it you Frenchies say? Touché? You see, I'm a bit of a poet, and you did not know it. What?
Well now, it's been most amusing, Sir Percy, but if you will excuse me, I have something to say. Marguerite, my dear?
You really miss the Chief Chauvin's rights, and it's very powerful. Already he's Robespierre's mistress agent.
The only power I see its presence in me is the power of your beauty.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Sir Percy.
This beholder is enchanted. If I were to tell you that I adore you, would you have me do so stintingly?
Adore me?
Or would you have me do so as I feel it, with all my heart?
But you can't be serious. You know nothing about me.
Exactly so. Which is why I desire to know all about you, in every detail, but so very slow, so that it takes a very, very long time.
Can't tell whether you're mad or...
Desperately in love. It is all the same. Tell me if you can, that you do not feel it.
Please, you move too fast.
My heart dictates the pace.
There's one enemy of the Republic in particular who continues to elude us. A man we consider more dangerous than all the others combined. The Scarlet Pimpernel.
With all due respect, citizen, the man has spared nearly a handful of hundreds. Surely you overestimate his importance.
On the contrary, unchecked his continued success could undermine the revolution itself.
Undermine the revolution?
By raising the hopes of those who have conspired to overthrow the Republic and restore the monarchy. So you see, Chauvin, while this meddlesome Englishman remains at large, he continues to be a menace.
Needless to say, the man who brings us to justice will never gratitude of the nation. Not to mention a seasoned enemy.
He must be stopped, Chauvin.
I shall see to it at once, citizen.
How is our young friend Armand Saint-Just, sir?
A bit headstrong, perhaps, but I do suspect he will go far.
Prisoner in the temple, Celestial.
Sir Percy Blakeney.
Show me, please.
Forgive me if I kept you waiting, Maria.
Your note did say 11.
I had a devil of a time finding a suitable basket.
A suitable basket?
I thought. A paper.
Percy!
Surely you recognize the most beautiful actress in France.
A man would be blind to not recognize Mademoiselle Marguerite Sanchez. You there! Open the gates. Let the carriage pass.
He's been most elusive, citizen. A man of many disguises. But, you believe there's one way we can catch him.
And how did you propose to find one English man about the Indian?
By simple deduction, Hansa. This particular Englishman manages to pass himself off as a French. It follows, therefore, that he comes from that privileged class, brought up by French governesses, tutored by French instructors, and perhaps even educated at a French university. In word, the man is undoubtedly an aristocrat, and that puts him in sympathies, and he would now feel considerably. I believe that we shall find him at the center of social life in London, and that, at first, is what track him down.
He does have a point, also. While he's in France, the cunning fox is always on his guard. When he's on that guard. We shall have you appoint a special envoy to the court of St. James. Also, sees the details.
I am deeply honored, citizen. Would it be advisable if I were to have the assistance of someone already familiar with the court? Perhaps someone whom they trust.
I suspect you have someone in mind.
Might I suggest that the man who served our recently deposed king as ambassador to England for so long?
I like those sorts of Irish level. By all means, the Count Attorney would be an ideal choice. Some young Armand says you to live here.
You must not go on me.
I assure you, madam, Citizen Robespierre merely wishes to consult with your husband on a matter of state.
Robespierre! I'd sooner trust a snake.
You know me and the debt I owe your family for the many kindnesses you've shown me and my sister. I give you my word, no harm will come to him.
Well there, Mama. You see, you're Armand's word of honor.
I shall be back in time for supper.
Chrissy?
My beloved, I've had to return to England urgently. Forgive me. I did not have time to kiss you farewell. Your own, Percy. I don't want us to be held prisoner in the temple. Saint-Cyr.
Spy on my former associates and friends!
You still refuse?
Most emphatically, you must be mad!
Taken to the temple.
Perhaps some kind of personal greeting to your senses.
Andrew, do you want to double your wager?
Right. 100 guineas, you'll never be turned.
Just you wait.
I don't know why I ever doubts you, Percy.
You're damned right. That's 100 guineas you owe me, old chap.
Percy, there isn't a man alive who would be proud to join you in the Scarlet Pimpernel.
That may be, my friend. But the greater the number, the greater the risk of the trip. No, my friends. If we are to succeed, we must maintain our anonymity, mask our identities, even if it means being taken for fools, fops, nitwits, even cowards.
That's the easy part. The hard part is not boasting about our exploits to the deviants.
Tell me, my boy, what's the matter? Come on, act with it.
Louis XVI has been executed.
The Queen?
Doomed to follow him to the guillotine.
What news of the young Dauphin?
The heir to the throne has been imprisoned and taken to the temple. And there's more. Your friend, Captain Turney, has been arrested and taken to the temple.
Right. Then there's no time to lose. Andrew, I want you to set up a network of couriers. We leave for Paris at once.
Deliver this to the captain of the Revolutionary Guard in charge of execution and pass the thing.
Yes, sir.
Can't you see that, Busy? You've arrested the Count Attorney.
I have. I was a citizen Robespierre.
I gave my word of honor.
What I remind you
that your duty is to the Republic and not the Count Attorney and his family. You may go. My dear one, such sentiments, especially on behalf of an aristocrat, can be easily misinterpreted. You use me. Yes, and I shall continue to do so as long as you are here to serve the Republic. Now, boy, take this to the captain of the Revolutionary Guard in charge of executions in the Place de la Grève. Death to the aristos! Long live the Republic!
Must have more executions and proceed with greater dispatch. Well, you can tell Sister Shalom if he thinks he can do better. He's quite welcome to come try himself. Might do him some good to get blood on one of those white lily hands of his.
In the name of God, monsieur, save me. I swear I've done nothing. Nothing.
Mademoiselle, he's one of them who sent you here.
May God have mercy on your soul, monsieur. You're surely damned for what you do. No, no, please, no, 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 please, no, please, no, no, please, no, 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 please, no, no.
God forgive me. Have I done?
There, love, don't punish yourself.
Fawns be held Sad sea.
My darling!
Marguerite, my dear.
Oh,
What is it? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
it's just you caught me by surprise. What's that you're hiding behind your back?
Might I ask you the same thing?
You have no right to pry into my personal affairs.
No one knows personal affairs. Smack of treason.
Treason? Why, surely you don't think... Paul, I swear I only happened upon this by chance.
Then why didn't you come to me with it?
I don't know. I suppose I wanted to make sure it was important enough for it to be so drastic.
Drastic?
As reported to the committee.
Margaret, my dear, I am not the committee. I'm the man who one day wishes to marry you.
But you are an agent of the committee. Wouldn't it be your duty to report
My
it?
first duty is to you. I may not be able to show it, but I love you. With all my heart. And I promise you, I will never betray your confidence.
Forgive me, Paul.
But, on the other hand, it is your duty to report this to you officially. Then and only then will you take action.
But that means Saucier's execution and possibly his family's as well.
He's a traitor. Could you think of any better way to repay him than having your brother beaten?
Do you honestly believe that I'll send a man and his entire family to their deaths out of spite?
They're aristocrats, my dear.
I can never live with myself.
Then perhaps one day you will have the opportunity to answer to the Republic.
Rather the Republic than my conscience.
You disappoint me. You've got soft.
If by that you mean that I'm not bloodthirsty enough for this revolution of yours, you're right.
It used to be your revolution as well.
Yes. But it's taken us in different directions. Perhaps my vision was never the same as yours. I see now what begins as a dream can end as an end, and how some causes can become warped and twisted, like some men.
It's not difficult to guess this sudden change of heart. Perhaps it's because of the aristocratic company you've been keeping us late.
Why, Paul, I do believe you're jealous.
Then why should I not be?
Well, if that's any consolation, Sir Percy left for England a fortnight ago.
Well, then you don't know.
Know what?
He's back.
In Paris?
You know, it amazes me how women of your taste and character could tolerate such a fool. Now, if you don't mind, I have some duties I need to attend to.
Bonjour, monsieur. I swear you've been taking lessons. The cravat's a picture.
Down from the way! Idiot!
Percy!
Well, I'm glad you're pleased to see. There's more than I can say for your friend Chauvelin. Absolutely no sense of humor. Must be in his diet.
Please don't be so flippant, Percy. Chauvelin is terribly jealous. He actually frightens me.
Frightens you, maybe? Nonsense. I want you to forget Chauvelin. Forget every man you've ever known. Except for me.
How easy that seems. Sometimes it's so easy. Are you an actor too? Playing that same role in a strange charade?
I told you before. One thing you must never doubt is my sincerity.
I know behind that mask hides a true Percy. That is the man I need to know.
And you shall. In good time.
And how long is that?
Marry me. And you have the rest of your life to find me.
Never, never, never! There's nothing you can do to me that will make me change my mind.
Not to you, perhaps.
But I wonder, what would become of your aristocratic principles if your family were languishing in here as well?
You wouldn't dare.
You have until tomorrow to reconsider.
Since one did attorney family and help them flee if necessary.
Now listen here. I did not save your neck from those thugs of Saint-Cyrs merely to see you lose your head at the guillotine. What?
Your mind is quite nervous. I will warn the attorneys. There's no use trying to stop me.
I have no intention of stopping you. Do you suppose that you could get into the prison and see the counts tonight?
I think so. But to what purpose?
I have a plan.
Oh. You have a plan. You who are almost incapable of any thought entering into your head that is not trivial. Really, Percy, this is serious.
So am I. Deadly serious. We must rescue the attorneys without risking you. You can be far more useful to us if you keep in with Chauvelin and continue to work with the committee.
Useful to us? What on earth are you talking about?
You must swear, by all you hold sacred, that what you are about to hear you will not repeat to anyone.
Really, Percy?
Not even Marguerite.
You must be quite mad.
Do you swear?
Very well.
Do you recognize that insignia?
Looks like a flower of some sort.
Correct. It is a Scarlet Pimpernel.
Oh, I am pleased to see that you finally come to your senses.
You love me for the choice.
That was the general idea. You will leave for London at once. Under guide, of course.
Once there, you resent our French embassy.
So then you can introduce me into London society.
And my family, they are to remain in Paris. And so, my family, they are not to be imprisoned. They are to be held hostage.
Yes, that was the general idea. Take good care of affairs, Pastor.
It's the mother, right? She's always in it, right? The mother. Yeah. Alright. Fetch me your papers.
Yeah, they think I'm an aristocrat.
Cast the lines here, have we?
Oh, I wouldn't do that for you.
Right, have a look at those.
Oh, really best for down. Sport out. Oh, don't mind him, it's only me grandson. Oh, wait a minute, Sergeant. Oh, now, he's got the plague. I tried to warn you.
Get it out of here! Now!
Aren't you all, Sergeant? Aren't you all?
Gates! Hurry!
Son, no woman will pass this way in a cart. You should arrest you at once.
An old woman? She passed 5 minutes ago.
You let her go? That was the Scarlet Pimpernel. Open the gates.
Everything goes as planned.
Like clockwork, Percy.
Right, you better get moving. It'll be dark soon, and it's more than a night's ride to the coast.
Mademoiselle, this way, Countess.
Words cannot express our gratitude, sir.
It is the Scarlet Pimpernel, not I, who deserves the thanks, Countess.
I was certainly you, Scarlet Pimpernel.
I would never consider me for those shoes. I lack the sufficient courage.
I've yet to meet a woman greatest, probably. Or a more handsome one.
Suzanne?
It's dangerous. We must hurry.
Thank you, monsieur.
Very much like your mother.
I am an ugly duckling in comparison. They say she was the most beautiful bride in all of France.
Perhaps it is understandable that the brightest, most radiant woman should marry another fool. When one recalls that he is also said to be the richest man in England.
I think you better leave. As you can see, I am quite busy.
I've come to find out what you plan to do about the Marquis de Saint-Cyr.
It is my affair, not yours.
No, it is my affair. As Chief Agent of Canadian National Security,
I want to know if you plan to do your duty and report it.
And if I say no?
I am prepared to report it.
You gave me your word.
Marguerite, you crossed my heart.
And you have betrayed my confidence.
It seems then that we both misjudge one another. Mr. Brown, you've got visitors!
Let him rest for a little more time. Can't you even be?
Philip woman, here you Barrier. King Louis' little brat in the flesh.
What's the matter? Your aristocratic sensibilities offended?
Are they treating you well, Your Royals?
Well enough.
Get him up, Duval! Walk him around!
No, that won't be necessary. I've seen all I wish to see. Thank you.
Here, and this apartment here houses a couple who are looking after the younger farm. So you see, it would be humanly impossible to get the young boy out of the place.
Okay, Mayor Republic, open up. Arrest them both.
What's the meaning of this?
I have an order for the arrest of the Marquis of Sens here. A certificate of immunity? You're going to bury the facts. Release the bear.
I demand another charge.
Treason.
Treason? Who accused me of treason? I don't have his name.
See for yourself, it's written on the warrant.
Marguerite says but I heard another woman.
Good morning, isn't it wonderful? Our little show is in a few days.
Naturally. Chopin is anxious to assume his new post as special envoy.
Look at her, Tony. Tell me if you feel I'm not the most fortunate man alive.
Poor Louise. Looks like we're all abandoning you for England.
Well, I have asked her if I want to be my wife.
And give up a perfectly marvelous career? Don't you dare, my dear. He's not worth it.
I think I found some replacement. Perhaps even an improvement. Marguerite Sanders,
In the wife of Sir Percival Green, Benedict. Every door in that building, every single lamp, every crooked chair. She may not yet answer, but Lady Blakely is going to lead us to our elusive friend, the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I've never seen her looking happier. That's what she might. On the same day she marries the man she loves, she has her revenge on the man she hates.
The man she hates, Baron.
The Count starts here. But what did you do, brother?
And what matter of revenge might she have had on the Marquis?
Well, having her arrested for treason, of course.
What leads you to believe my wife had any part in that?
Oh, come, Sir Percy, you need have no pretenses with me. Saw the warrant for the arrest myself.
Believe it.
And your wife's name was on it.
Percy, don't listen. The man could get the guillotine.
Well, have you not heard, Sir Percy? The Marquis and his entire family were beheaded this very morning.
His children as well?
Well, yes, Sir Percy. I thought that you knew. Actually, I assumed that you... Excuse me.
I'm truly sorry. She must never know that I suspect any of this. From this moment on, she must not be trusted. We are about to embark on our most difficult mission yet, to rescue the heir to the throne of France. We cannot risk betrayal.
Betrayal? Percy, she married you.
Yes, but why has she? Only pray to God I can conceal the horror I feel at what she's done.
There's a good boy. Now you take your medicine. Say your prayers for the nice gentleman. And you can go to bed.
What kind of medicine are you giving him? Don't worry, citizen. Good, strong fine now.
Now take it, boy. You know it makes Papa Duval very angry if you don't finish every drop. There, that's it.
More like it now. These men will like to hear you say your catechism. Your name.
Louis Charles Capet.
Let's hear it.
Louis Charles Capet.
Your age.
Capet.
Your nationality.
Citizen of the Republic of France.
Who is your father?
Louis Capet.
This professor.
Former King Scarlet and Horde.
How did he perish?
By the will of the people.
Who is your mother?
Maria Antoinette of Austria.
Her profession.
Former Queen and Whore.
How did she perish?
By the will of the people.
And what do we say to their memories?
I stood upon their graves.
Again.
I stood upon their graves.
Again.
That will do. However, I still detect a trace of defiance in those royal eyes. Too bad it's okay. He must be all out.
At this time, we would like to take a 10-minute intermission.
What is the time? We shall be
It's just late for His Highness's garden parties.
I'm afraid I can't join you, Percy. I must get back to the MC. Chevron is expecting me.
What news of the courier?
None.
Oh. You made inquiries?
It's too difficult. Chevron is becoming anxious of everyone at the embassy, including me.
You have performed an invaluable service to us these past few months, Armand. Without you, you would have no idea as to the boy's fate.
Think what they're doing to that child. Why? What's going to be gained by it?
Turning him useless to anyone who might try and rescue him. But time is running out. We must act soon, or they will succeed.
Have your plan.
We only wait for the first change in the boy's routine. Then we move, and move we must. Swiftly and surely. That is why these communiques from Paris are so crucial. The next may be our signal. Ah, my God. Shall we away?
Noble bit of title, but a happy, idiotic couple. Still, they do some quoting happy couple. Looks to be deceiving, my dear.
Percy, back to late as usual. Simply, it was this damnable crop. The thing simply refused to tire. Look at the thing. sticking out like a pinprick.
I thought it might have been something serious.
My husband is doing no, Your Highness. I fear I am the one to blame.
In that case, what is forgiven? Now, not bad, I fugitive from France.
Fugitive, Your Highness? Say rather captive.
Surely you're not captive by force, man.
Why, yes, indeed. By the force of my abiding love for my husband, and Your Highness's good grace and generosity.
God bless you. And you better keep an eye on her, or I might execute my droit de seigneur and seal her away.
Marguerite, Percy! You'll never guess. Andrew has asked me to marry him, and Papa's given his consent.
Sigmund, if you didn't go and do it, my old chap, thanks.
Oh, Suzanne, I'm so happy for you.
Suzanne, I forbid you to have anything to do with that woman.
Mama, what are you saying?
She has blood on her hands. We have just learned that she denounced the Marquis de Saint-Cyr and sent him and his entire family to the guillotine.
Countess, you really mustn't.
Can you deny it, Lady Blakeney?
I refuse to confirm or deny such accusations. This is no trial, and you are no judge.
True, madame. God will be your judge.
Will you say nothing, sir?
Faith, madame, what is there to say?
Will you not even defend your wife's honor?
Sigmund, would you have me challenge the poor countess to a duel?
Come, Countess, the music is about to start.
Please. So, it would seem you finally found a way to repay the Marquis after all.
Can you really believe that?
Can I believe? Otherwise?
Would it be true? What can I do? I've lost my husband's love, and I don't know why.
Percy worships the ground that you walk on.
Once, perhaps, in Paris. But how he plays the fool in private as well as in public almost seems to torment me. There are times when I think he still loves me, moments when I catch it in his eyes, a look, a glance. Oh, Suzanne, what have I done to deserve his disdain?
Good night, madame. Pleasant dreams.
Stay with me tonight.
No, madame. But I'm far too fatigued. Besides, I have an early appointment in London tomorrow. I don't want to disturb you.
A tailor's tomorrow.
Good makers, beautiful Christmas. These pins something monstrous, and I don't much care for them.
Percy, what's become of you? Where is the man I married?
Especially, you're looking at.
No. What I see before me is a facade. Shell of the man I once knew. There's some absurd role you're playing. Don't know why. I'm sure it is. Perhaps to keep the world at a distance? But now you're shutting me out as well. You once promised me that I should come to know the man behind the mask. In time. I know him less now than I did then.
Perhaps there's nothing more to it.
I can't believe that. I refuse to believe that. The man I fell in love with still exists somewhere, and I shall never stop loving him. Never.
Good night, madam. Don't. For Sir Andrew. And for the courier, when he arrives.
Yes, sir.
These are the papers in the courier's pouch.
Yes, citizen.
Well, it seems that my new assistant is in league with the Scarlet Pimpernel. You did well to intercept the courier. Send for a man Sanjus.
I fear for you, O Paris. Oh, Percy, do persuade him to give up his post and stay here. He gets over Louise, they can get married and live here in England.
What a dreadful prospect. What has poor Armand done to be condemned to matrimony?
Just you go on talking to her like this? Are you never going to give her a chance to explain herself?
Consider Armand. If it is true that she betrayed Saint-Cyr, she's capable of almost any treachery, even spying for Chauvelin.
You must ask her. What proof have you to do this? Not once in all the time she has been in England has she even attempted to contact Chauvelin.
I dare not risk it. Nothing, no one is more important than the rescue of the Dauphin at this moment. Not even Marguerite.
Grieves me to see her so unhappy. To know that you have ceased to love her.
Ceased. I shall love her till the day I die. That is the tragedy. Now come, let me walk you out. There's much to talk about. Why is Chauvelin sending you to Paris now? I don't like it. But perhaps with you in Paris, we can create the incident we need to make our move.
Why, this is indeed a surprise.
Not too unpleasant, I trust.
I have since you came to London. What brings you here now?
It's good likeness in the eyes, especially the eyes. He's got the flash and fire of them. But he's missed the sadness of the smile.
Sadness?
Well, apparently the artist has failed to perceive what the rest of London has already guessed.
And what might that be?
That the lady is unhappy in her marriage.
A man in your position should not listen to gossip.
Look at me and tell me that your husband is man enough to make you happy.
Have you come here to be impersonate?
Well, the truth is impersonate. You're a woman of great passion. You deserve a man who can satisfy your desires.
And are you suggesting that you were such a man?
I was good enough for you once.
Never quite good enough. Now kindly state your business. Or was it your business to seduce the wife of Sir Percy Blakeney?
In truth, I came to enlist your aid to help me discover the true identity of the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Scarlet Pimpernel? Oh, you astonish me. Where in the world would I learn such a thing?
You are the pivot of social London. You go everywhere. You see everything. You hear everything.
Easy, my friend. Are you asking me to spy for you?
No, not for me. For France.
What you propose is deplorable. Whoever the man may be, he is brave, noble, and compassionate.
You refuse then?
Did you honestly believe that I would help you after you maliciously implicated me in the death of the Marquis and his family? I'd rather go to your beloved guillotine.
Would you have your brother go in your place?
Armand? What a joke.
He is in league with the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Well, that's preposterous.
I have here irrefutable proof, and I will use it unless you do your duty and cooperate.
This is blackmail.
Call it what you will, I will have the Scarlet Pimpernel's head or your brother's! Consider carefully. I expect your decision this evening at Lord Grendel's ball. In the meantime, I suggest you tell no one of this. Not even that fool you'll call your husband. Forgive me if I startled you.
I must have been daydreaming.
How lovely you
How long has it been since you've noticed me at all?
I left you blind, Miss. And that gown would be the butt of the ball. Now tell me, what was it you were daydreaming about just now?
Percy, you've known Sir Andrew a long time, haven't you?
Oh yes, we went to school together. What do you ask?
I was just wondering if he might not be the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Sir Andrew. The Scarlet Pimpernel? Most unlikely, but then, why this sudden interest as to the identity of the Scarlet Pimpernel?
Oh, I had no more interest than any other woman in London.
I wager your friend Chauvelin would give a deal to know. In faith, I suspect that's the reason he came to England in the first place. I'm surprised he hasn't confided it as much in you, my dear.
To me? Why, I haven't laid eyes on the man since he arrived. Although I'm sure you're right.
Well, if anyone is going to catch the Scarlet Pimpernel, it will not be Chauvelin.
And why is that?
Simply, the man can't even tie his own cravat.
Really, Percy? Is that all you think about? Why aren't you the kind of man a woman can look up to? And turn to your trouble.
Trouble, man? Are you in trouble?
And if I were?
Well, you might try confiding in me, as once you used to.
What's the use? We don't even speak the same language anymore.
Pardon, madam. The courier?
Murder.
Right, come with me. There can be no doubt that Chauvelin knows about Armand. He must be warned. I want you to take this note to Lord Dewhurst. Tell him to give it to Sir Andrew at the ball and destroy it.
Very good, Jesse.
His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales.
Your Royal Highness.
Percy, you won't think. And Lady Blakeney.
My dear friend, Suzanne Attorney.
Oh, continue. Please continue.
Two lovelies at last.
Yes, exciting. And you're back.
I shall expect you to dance episodes with me.
You must preserve at least one dance of candle.
Singer, but I'm far too embarrassed. Well, if you insist. The Scarlet Pimpernel by Sir Percival Blakeney, Baronet. No, that's just the title. They seek him here. They seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Or is he in hell? Let's damn elusive Pimpernel.
Oh, that's most commendable, Percy. It really is most commendable. I don't know how you do it.
The pretty thing rhymes in 4 places. Don't you see? And if a rhyme rhymes, it makes a poem. If you follow me.
As if it were crystal clear. My dear!
May it please your Royal Highness, your Graces, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, take your places for the Alamand.
Would you do me the honor? With your permission, that is.
Don't be at once with your line. The Duke's mine. The French is such secret dances.
Have you made your decision?
Give me your choice. What do you want me to do?
Your friend, Sir Andrew Fox, has a letter tucked in his sleeve. Find out what it says.
But how?
I leave that to your ingenuity as a conscript actress.
No, you really should be dancing with your wife, my dear fellow.
You'll forgive me, but I find the Alamand rather tedious.
Well, what about that game of hazard you promised me?
Splendid. But I must warn you, I am feeling devilishly lucky tonight.
Damnation!
Pray, take your places.
You really must need a nautical license, Suzanne, or else everyone will think you're afraid you'll stray. Come along, Andrew.
Perhaps I'll fetch Percy.
No, don't make me. I need to close my eyes for a moment, too. How clever of you. Almost like a grandfather forgetting this. There, see? Almost better. Oh dear.
Oh, allow me. There, no harm done.
One moment more and I might have been in the lady's hands.
Lady?
Or duchess, perhaps? For shame, Andrew. Entertaining love notes behind Suzanne's back. What will she say? It was only 5 minutes when I got at it.
Yeah.
It said, we leave for France tonight. Meet me in the library at midnight for your instructions.
In the signature. How was it signed?
It was not signed. Only a symbol of a small flower.
The Scarlet Pimpernel. In the library at midnight. You've done well, my dear. Very well indeed. Amazing how we complement each other. And yet, we always did.
You promised me the next day, naughty boy. Forgive me, my dear. I shall return shortly.
Who's there?
Not turn around. You mustn't turn around.
Scarlet Pimpernel.
How did you know I was here?
I checked the entry and read your note.
Why did you come?
To warn you. Chevron knows who will be in this room at midnight.
You told her.
I had to save my brother. He threatened to arrest my mom unless I helped him discover your identity.
Why are you doing this now?
Because I can never live with myself, knowing that I was responsible for your death.
What's one more life to you? You already have the Marquis de Saint-Cyr and his family to your credit.
That's not true. Chevron deceived me because I sprayed him for another. He maliciously put my name on the arrest warrant as informer. I could never have sent the Marquis and his family to their deaths, any more than I can now let you die because of me.
That is true. You are a very brave woman for me.
I'm a fool. If Chevron finds out, it could cost my brother's life.
No harm will ever come to your brother.
Can I believe that?
I give you my word.
I don't even know who you are. Won't you tell me?
A phantom. Nothing more than a phantom.
No. You're very real to me. As real as life itself. Strangely close you feel. You're so near. I can feel your warmth. Touch me. Then I know that you are real. Chevron.
We must not find you here. Go quickly.
But what's he?
He's looking for the Scarlet Pimpernel. I pray he found a fool. But now we must be more careful than ever. Armand's life is in danger. He must be warned. Andrew, we sail for Paris tonight.
What of the rest of us?
I will send word the moment it is safe for you to join us. My yacht is anchored at Dover. We must sail at the tide.
What shall I tell Marguerite?
Tell her that I love her. More than ever.
Good leaving. Does that mean you were successful?
I could not be more delighted. I sailed tomorrow for France, where I will finish off the Scarlet Pimpernel once and for all.
But did you find out what you wanted to know?
Everything. And by the way, I found this in the library. How carelessly you have dropped it.
Oh, what about our bargain?
You'll have your brother back, but only after I have the Scarlet Pimpernel, here or in France. Think twice before you intervene again.
Anthony, where's Sir Percy? I want to speak to him at once. Percy. Oh God, what have I done?
Marguerite, are you alright? You're trembling.
Anthony, I need your help. You must find Percy at once. It is a matter of life and death.
I think you need a doctor.
Anthony! I know. And Chevron knows too.
I don't know what you think of the lady lately.
I stole the note you gave to Andrew.
You. Spy for Chauvelin!
No, Tony! Please don't leave me. I thought I had to. He knew about Armand and now he knows about Percy. He must.
I think I should go.
Please, I'm begging you. If he is captured or killed, I love him more than life itself. I know that now.
Marguerite. I always try to be your friend.
Then be my friend. Help me.
I don't know if I'm right to let you convince me. Alright, we'll go to you.
She mollycoddles the boy. A pillow for his royal head and shoes for his royal feet. Next she'll be turning over the crown to the little brat.
What can you expect from a woman, Citizen Sanchez? She's soft in the head, but I can assure you, Madame Duval is as trustworthy as her husband.
Trustworthy? I'm not so sure either that it's trustworthy. I hear the man is in debt. That makes him right for bribery.
Bribery?
Well, those willing to rescue the boy, willing to pay handsomely.
Duval and his wife will be replaced as soon as possible.
Very wise.
What, my friend?
Wait. Mademoiselle Langer.
I received information that Chauvelin has sent a secret communique from London concerning you.
Concerning me?
He knows that you were linked with Scarlet.
Scarlet Pimpernel? The Baroness has been teasing you.
Someone's opening a very dangerous game. Now, why don't you tell your Scarlet Pimpernel to
We could rescue the Dauphin to French loyalists. After all, if a father legitimate name has in English.
I knew the identity of this Scarlet. I do not. He would laugh in my face. You must know you want the boy for yourself.
Aye.
So you can collect the gold that awaits you in Vienna when you deliver the heir to the French throne to your Austrian friends.
And did your Scarlet Pimpernel tell you that?
Of course not. He's not an heir. Thank you for your word of warning, Baron. Now, if you will excuse me, I don't like to keep Mademoiselle Angers waiting.
Open in the name of the Republic.
The very idea disturbing decent citizens with all that noise.
Where's Mademoiselle Langer?
Where else would she be at this ungodly hour? In her boudoir. I'm sorry, madame, I tried to stop him.
That's quite all right, Monsieur Pimpernel by no kind. If the child earns for social concert,
This is not a social kind, mademoiselle. I'm here to ask a man in your boudoir.
oh, there must be some mistake. Arrest? Citizen Saint-Just?
A warrant was signed by Citizen Chauvelin when he returned from London this very morning.
He needs to arrest his own superior. A man as important as Citizen Robespierre.
Superior?
You did say you were here to arrest Louis Saint-Just.
Louis Saint-Just? No, I'm here because I'm not Saint-Just. See here.
Oh, that explains it. The designated writing-in-law is not Armand Saint-Just, but Louis, his distinguished cousin.
I see, and that's very room, at this very moment, sleeps one of the most powerful men in France.
That is, if the noise makes a disturbance, shall
No,
I see?
why disturb yourself? He's asleep. Such a busy man, so many important things on his mind. A misunderstanding of his own, no need to objections for the incidents. Come on, you idiots!
You're wonderful.
When you realize this is a mistake, I'll be back. You must leave Paris immediately.
Not without you. You're coming with me to England. Be ready at midday tomorrow. No one's ready to fetch you in.
No, it's too dangerous. They'll be watching the house. Now go. No, not that way. They'll be watching. Use the roof.
Till midday.
I shall remember this.
No, shush! She's taking you for the fool you are!
But the...
I'm a careless Putzo!
But he...
Putzo!
But I really...
Madame Duval, the Dauphin's jailer, is going to be replaced tomorrow, which means at long last we can make our move, all thanks to you, my dear Armand. The boy will be taken to the rendezvous point outside Paris here, where Armand will be waiting precisely at midday. The timing is crucial. One slip and we could have half the revolutionary force of France on our heels. From there, the boy will be taken on to the transfer point here, where Andrew will be waiting with the horses. Andrew takes the boy on to Mont Saint-Pierre, whilst you ride on to Calais. You bring my yacht to the rendezvous point here, where, at the first available tide, we sail for England, where you, my dear Armand, must stay. It is no longer safe for you in Paris.
Is it safe for any of us?
You gave your word of unquestioning obedience when you joined us.
And I gave my word to Louise.
It is your word to the League that concerns me now, personally.
Let me go and bring her to England.
Out of the question.
How can you be so feeling? You don't even know the meaning of love.
Do not trouble your head with thoughts of Louise. I will see that she is safe.
Will you bring her back to England?
I give you my word. Now, go get some rest. And by the way, you're wrong about my not knowing the meaning of love. Quite wrong.
Should we let him go?
No. First let him go. Can't do it.
Citizens around to you, Mike.
This way.
Let's be honest. They're all over the crap. Let's see how long the next one's last.
I'm good to shake the dust off this place. You gave the gate code?
Yeah.
And the address?
Rue de Gate Saint-Pierre.
Papers?
Dispatch signed by citizen okay.
The very same, Mike, the very same.
Equivalent to the prison.
Yes, that's the one.
Right, pass the gates.
You were to inform me the moment that there was any sudden change in the jailers.
On my word, citizen.
What prompted you to make such a sudden change?
Well, when I received your warning about Duval.
I gave no warning. Slam juice. Don't check for the boy! Move!
Want to see my dick pic? See? Let that be a lesson to you, sir. Never take anyone for granted.
Lead the way! Search the woods! They couldn't have gone far!
Looks like we're going to have to make a run for it. Come. Good God, man, hold your fire. I've had my fair share. We need to take the boy and also here. Find a way to notify the captain of my ship that the plans have changed.
But pussy, you can't possibly.
Armand didn't arrive. We cannot desert him. Godspeed, Your Highness.
What do you want? Tell him that it is safe coming. Please forgive me, Sir Percy.
All is forgiven. I too will mean truly.
Well done, Sir Percy. Well done indeed. I realize, of course, your noblesse oblige will not permit you to abandon one of your men.
Sorry, Percy. Think men, if you want to write for a change, but then two no-account fellows like us, in exchange for one royal prince, would seem to be a fair exchange, don't you think? I wager there will be a devil to pay when your Committee of National Security finds out that the boy left the country.
Oh, has he left the country now? My understanding was that there was some trouble getting away.
No, you see, it is done like this.
Like what?
That's what he's the one we're after!
Very, very foolish, Sir Percy.
Get noblesse oblige.
Lady Blakely. What a pleasant surprise.
I seriously doubt that.
I've heard, unofficially of course, that you are here in Paris. Please, won't you take a seat?
I shall make this brief. I'm here on behalf of my husband. This is a petition of clemency signed by the Prince of Wales. Now, unless you wish me to take it to Robespierre himself, I demand that you let me see my husband at once.
There'll be no need for that. You would only like to ask.
You have a visitor.
Marguerite?
Alone as you promised.
2 minutes. Remember my conditions.
Oh, how I prayed you would come. How can I ever forgive you for doubting me?
It is I who must beg for forgiveness. Chevron says he will release you if you give him the Dauphin's whereabouts. If not, Percy could not bear to lose you now.
He knew your tears would be the most possible torture.
Tell them everything they want to know.
My darling, I cannot. You must not ask that of me.
Then we must find some other way to get you out of this dreadful place.
There may be a way. Now listen close. There isn't enough time for me to repeat anything. The life of the Dauphin and all of my men rely on your ability to execute my orders to the letter. Keep that. You'll need it to carry out my instructions.
These orders will release the Dauphin into your custody. Deliver them to Lord Anthony Dewhurst at the island fortress of Mont Saint-Pierre. After that, I have until tomorrow nightfall to get the boy across the border.
But I need more time than that. There are arrangements to be made that drags long and hard.
Tomorrow nightfall, I can offer you no more.
At last, you are talking sense.
One condition, Chevron. My wife, her brother, and all of my men must be guaranteed safe passage back to England.
As soon as I have the boy, get easy.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you that. My men will only release him in exchange for me. A little matter of loyalty. You want.
Yeah, of course.
One other matter.
He takes you for a fool, Chevron.
He can scheme all he likes. God!
Hostages. How noble you are.
You're not the only one to scheme, Sir Percy. You and I will travel together. They will travel in the coach behind. Any trickery, my friend, and they die. But all I ask is that you lead me to the boy.
That's...
My lord.
Louis! Your Highness, this gentleman is the Baron Vance. He's going to take you across the northern frontier, and from there to Austria.
Your Royal Highness, we have many friends in my country who will help you reclaim the throne which has been so cruelly denied to you.
I wish you both a safe journey. Godspeed!
Zenzin. Take Hakima in one hand. I want you to signal to me all is clear.
Yes, citizen. You men follow me.
Give me 2 birds with 1 stone. the Dauphin, and the Scarlet Pimpernel. All of this thanks to your primitive sense of noblesse oblige.
Primitive, my dear Chauvelin. I would take it any day over your new order.
Ah, right. Postscript. If I'm not back within the hour, Consul, come and fetch me.
That's the sister, the Scarlet Pimpernel. The men and the boy, all flown. This man, you might have seen overheard what was happening.
Well, speak up! Where are they?
To take the boy across from the southern frontier into Spain, and then to England.
Just this is all you're doing. Take this spy into the courtyard and execute him!
No!
One condition, my dear Chauvelin. Spare my room. Allow her to go free.
Oh, she'll be free, all right. But only after you are dead. Take her away!
No, please! Let me type it.
My dear, what I am about to do is for the best. You must trust me this one last time, without question. I shall return, my dear Chauvelin. I will be back to haunt you.
Detail, halt! Face front! Ready!
Fire! Damn you, fire!
Fire!
Captain! Sir. How is to return to their country? They'll be returned to Paris immediately, where they'll be tried and executed for treason.
Yes, sir.
I'm not afraid to die, Sean. You gave your word that Marguerite will free.
Yes, but an oath to a scoundrel. It's meaningless.
Sigmund, but I couldn't agree more. Never fear, my dear Chauvelin. You're not looking upon a ghost. But allow me to introduce your soldiers. Lord Anthony Dewhurst, Sir Andrew Fawkes, and Lord Timothy Hastings, the lead of the Scarlet Pimpernel. However, I suppose you're wondering what happens to the men you sent on ahead. Voila!
I gave you one job!
I'm surprised, Chauvelin, that you failed to notice their ill-fitting uniform. But then, fashion never was your forte.
Why this charade? Why this mock execution?
My dear Chauvelin, I could never deprive you of your moment of triumph. After all, a moment was all I could spare.
My congratulations to you, Sir Percy. As always, you have every single thing planned down to the last detail. But you've overlooked one thing. There's only one way off this island. Now, if you can look out that window, you will see my men, my own men, waiting for me across the continent.
So they are.
But
If you would care to look out that window, you would see my yacht, the Daydream, waiting to take Lady Blakeney, my men, and Armand safely back to England.
My congratulations, Mr. Percy. You've done it again.
Always removes his coat. This pleasure is all mine.
Well, come on, man. Finish it. Or do you lack the courage?
I always like to give a man a sporting chance.
The English. In the stupid sense of vampire!
Dear children, which is why I think it's fair play in your case to leave your fate to Robespierre in your committee. Take him away and strip him. I shall need his stylish garments to convince the guard at the causeway that I am Citizen Chauvelin, lui-même. My dear, I'm afraid I must. I promised Armand that I would bring Louise back to England.
Not this time. I will possess your blood. Maybe in this small way I may atone for my mistakes.
No, neither of you are going. It's too dangerous. Percy, you mustn't let him do it.
So I must confess, this is one role that I was loath to play. The honor, my dear Armand, is all yours. Good boy. Right. Then prepare to board the Daisy. We sail for England.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those virtues seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven, or is he in hell? My own elusive Pimpernel.
The Sigma, the ladies.